I have Long Time No See on, and it is dry. Let me show you guys. Like it's pliable, but it's, see, it's dry. And I've seen this done a couple of times where somebody put raspberry jam over a Long Time No See. It's gorgeous. And I would have just like thrown it out probably and been like, whatever, I'm going to do something else. But I had already cut all of these out before I realized how dry they were. So I just went ahead and put it on and used Kerr. But also, this was like a partial that I had. It was really hot. This is a partial that I had in my freezer for a while. And it wasn't one of my partials. It was one that I got from somebody off of Facebook. So, yeah, it's definitely dry. And I have a couple partials, but this one had like 6 thumbs in it. And I like to turn my ombre around so that the tip is the darker part. That just makes more sense to me. So do you see how much of a pain that was? See? So I have my flax bag here. And I have my Kerr. And I didn't do my thumbs yet, but I'm sure there'll be a similar situation. And I've put Kerr on basically everything but these 2 fingers. I've sort of been doing it like 2 fingers at a time. And the heat did help quite a bit, but it didn't really make them like stretchable. It just made them so that I could actually put them on. So, and then you want to give it, see, it's too sticky right now for me to mess with. I'm going to give it a few minutes, but isn't this pretty? Look at that. So pretty. This looks a little weird because I dipped it in fingernail polish remover. They apparently still have glitter from when I took off my polish earlier. Okay. And you do want to press this down. Or at least I feel like you do. Especially if it wrinkles. Oh, I think I pushed a little too hard right there, see? It's gonna end up putting something over the top of this. Once the Kerr is mostly dry, you can manipulate it a little bit. Like you can smooth out wrinkles and like I'm trying to move this down a little bit because it's like super close to being like too short. too long. For me to cut it in half. That's really cool. Isn't that pretty? I actually really like that. See the difference? It makes it like, I'm probably going to say this wrong, urethral. It's not, I'm sure that's not how you pronounce that. One of these I ripped all to hell. I think it was that one. Oh, I didn't do a very good job with that. This should stretch just fine. This is one of my actual partials. And I used it, and I don't remember what I used it on, but I was not impressed with it. I was like, oh, I remember. I used it on a silver set. And it didn't behave the way that I thought it would, like I saw in pictures. So I was disappointed. But that looks amazing. So see, you just need to put blue over blue. Oh, now you can see the crack. That's funny. Garbage can. Wow, alright. So I don't know how long this will stay on, because even after using all of my tricks, like Kerr and stuff, I feel like it's not behaving as well as I would have liked it to. On like the edges and stuff, which makes it makes me wonder if it might chip. And I won't wear it if it chips. I'll just take it off. I mean, I might take off that one finger and fix it if I really love it, but feel like my last manicure was too neutral, I guess. I mean, it was okay. It was pretty. But after like a day, I was kind of like, eh. Time to change it. So the people next door are having a party. Their music is very loud. She always turns it off by like 10 o'clock. Because we have a noise ordinance where we live. And it is 9:42. Oh, my fan's going to turn on here in a minute. Don't wrinkle. Well, she doesn't turn the music off. She turns it down. I've only ever had to ask her once to please turn it down. We don't ever really go to bed before, unless we're driving somewhere super early the next day. But it is weird that they're having a party on a Sunday. That's kind of weird. So I think you just saw my Pride Nanny today. Right, because obviously I'm not able to put them up on the same day that I record them. I hope this doesn't look weird at the tip right there. See? Okay. Now I have... Oh, I just realized I probably shouldn't have bothered. But oh well. I have to make sure that I get this up. Because there's nothing like seeing the bottom layer when you don't mean to. I think it looks terrible. Okay, what's going on here? I'm wondering... I think I can stretch this to go on that finger. Maybe. Except if I just ripped the hell out of it right there. Alright. So Google is a sexist person. Because she does not listen to me sometimes when I use my normal tone of voice. But if I use a voice like this, she does what I ask. Because that makes sense. You know, whatever. So this is a 4-strip, but it's fine because this is if I can get off of my finger. This is why I should have saved it for this finger. You see what happened because I did that? This really gives it like a depth. Almost like you're looking at some tropical thing. Okay. I have 2 thumbs. Hopefully I can do this with this one. I guess I didn't need that much, but oh well. It looks like a little bit cloudy to me. It kind of looks like sea glass, but not like real sea glass, but like sea glass you see on those AI things. That's what it reminds me of. So I wore Flipping Your Fins, and I don't think you've seen that one yet, but you probably will before you see this one. In between my Pride and this one. My nails are just really long right now, and I have all these manicures that I've like really wanted to wear. I mean, maybe that will work, but I think... Oh, I forgot I had that. Alright, never mind. Okay. This one does have to be stretched, though. Let's see what happens if I try to take this off. Nope. Okay. So we finished the Harry Potter series, and I feel like like the ending was super weird. It was like they made sure, and I don't know, maybe this was in the books and that's why they did it, but it was like they made sure they couldn't add any more to it. I've never read the books. My brothers, I think, read the books. Maybe one of them did. I don't know. I think my husband read the books. It hurts my cuticle when I do that. Because like at the end, they're with their spouse and their kids, Harry Potter and his friends. And I think it's funny and highly unrealistic that they wound up with the same people, but I mean, that's kind of nice, I guess, right? And they kind of did a really bad job of aging them. Like, they looked maybe 25, not like 30 something, which they would have had to be like way older than they were, right? I'm not keeping that. Okay. These are all gonna go in the trash too. Because they're very dry. And I'm not gonna fight with them. So, like, they feel like they should be okay, right? Like, they bend and stuff, but they just don't, I don't know, they didn't work very well. I feel like one of these is longer than the other, possibly. But I do like this. I think it looks really cool. I hope I can get that open. I tipped it over for just a second. Oh, I haven't cut these like I usually do. Okay. So that should be fine. That might actually be a little bit too long. You see what I mean about it being a little dry? See, and it's still a little long. That's okay. I guess better too long than too short, even though it cuts off some of the darkest blue part of it. See? That's why you kind of have to measure. sometimes lately I felt a little dispassionate about my manicures. Where I've worn them longer than normal because I'm like, I don't know what to wear now. Like I have too many choices. Okay. I almost forgot I have to put cure and all that sort of thing on here. What a mess. And that was my nail. Dang it. That is not what I wanted to do. I had my nail in the shape that I wanted it in, and now it's in a different shape. See? Grrr. Alright. Okay, this one has to be like that. Make sure it's still... I like this side is much more round. And then by the time I get done cutting it, it's not hot anymore. This is what I would consider an old school glitter. Just in case you were wondering. Wow. Seriously. So I'm talking about and then it causes problems on the other side. Oh, sorry. Ouch. So I feel like this is over too far, but I feel like I can't get in there. Okay, so I have been doing this for over an hour now because my fan in my bathroom just went off. And the next door music is still super loud. So this is going to have more blue, see? So I did a better job measuring. I think I just accidentally took too much off right there. So this like reconstitutes it. Basically the same as like fingernail polish does. Oh, I forgot to do heat first. Oh well. I have done this too soon and I've like managed to destroy it, so you do need to be careful and check. I don't love how you can see like the lines in this. Can you see the lines? This is one of the sets that came out when I first started wearing Color Street. I don't think it had a date on it though. The sleeve that it was in. Because it wasn't that sleeve. I think I must have thrown it away. Okay. Hopefully I can, oh, I should just cut it. Because why take the chance? It almost looks silver if you don't get it over far enough. What happened? That's weird. Oh, well, let's not do that. I didn't let it dry long enough and it did whatever that is. So now there's going to be a line right there. It looks like there's a hair, but I think what it is it's a wrinkle from when I put the curt on, because I didn't give it long enough to dry. Shame on me. Hopefully that won't drive me nuts later. Pretty sure I just trimmed my cuticle. Right there. See, I didn't get it over quite far enough. that line right there? You can see it. It's like a wrinkle in this because I didn't let it dry and I tried to pull it back up because I didn't have it over as far as I wanted it to be. So like I said, we'll find out. We'll see how long this lasts for. So this stuff will stick to your heat mat, or in my case, the mat I have over the top of my heat mat. Ow, that was sharp. So you know these are sharp. The jellies really do feel like jellies. They feel, I don't know how to explain it if you haven't used one before. It feels weird. Ooh, what the hell? Fantastic. Sorry, I'm getting tired and I got lost in thought. And I don't even know what I was thinking about. Ooh. So maybe if I get tired enough, I can go to that place where guys say that they have in their brain where they just don't think about anything. I still think maybe they're lying about that. Great, fireworks. Because that's what we need already. It's not even halfway through June. It's like my least favorite thing. I mean, I like fireworks, but I hate the way that they smell. And I also hate that people set them off for days after the 4th of July. And where I live, you can do them on specific days, I think like until midnight on the 4th of July, and then I can't remember what times the rest of the week, but there's like several days that you can do it. It's like New Year's and then like the 4th, 5th, and 6th or something like that. But only, they can only go so far up into the air, and I don't remember what it is, but in my neighborhood, people do not follow the laws in our city, and they do crazy amounts of fireworks. Like, we don't even have to go watch the city fireworks because the fireworks in our neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods are just as good. I'm pretty sure that they go to the Indian reservations or they order them online. Although I thought that there's been stuff that I've tried to order and they're like, we're sorry, we can't send that to your address. Not fireworks, but I don't stuff on Amazon or whatever. I'm not sure why, because it wasn't anything. I don't remember what it was, clothing or something. And I was like, okay. Okay, so what do you think? I think I still need to trim right there. It looks really cool. Like, how do you say that word? Erythrial? Erythrial? And I still love the dark at the tip. I think that looks so much better than up here. Talk to you guys later.